I was a young scholar in the science of emotion that really Paul Ekman was a pioneer in, and that field in the, 90s and early 2000s was really focused on negative emotions, and you know this science, right? Anger, fear, fight or flight physiology, amygdala, cortisol, disgust, Paul Raz and John Haidt. And thinking about emotions from that lens, and it, as a young scientist, and given the powerful tools of emotion science of Darwin and Ekman and how to just observe phenomena, it didn't make contact with my life and my own experience. I was raised as a wild child in the late 60s in Laurel Canyon, and, it was like music and social change and protest and, and beauty. And I was raised by a dad who's a visual artist, and my mom taught Romanticism and Virginia Woolf and awe and the mind. And I was like, wow, there's all this stuff that our science, my science, can't speak to. Music and visual patterns and dance and collective movement and, someone like Martin Luther King and why he makes me cry, And I remember feeling this and asking Paul Ekman, I was like, what should I do with my career? And he's like, study awe, and so that got me going.